Hundreds of nurses in Gresham threatening to hit the picket line.
And we really hope to get a contract solidified at the table and avoid a strike.
Plus, details on the new facility preparing to offer safety, help, and hope to women and children.
In community, you find health and recovery.
And in Vancouver, it's a grand opening celebration for what's likely to be a favorite new place among children.
This is truly the hub of Fruit Valley.
We're going to start things off tonight by taking a look outside, where after some morning showers, it turned into a pretty nice day with cool temperatures for mid-August. Thanks so much for joining us here at 11. I'm John Adams, meteorologist Joe Ranieri joining us tonight. And Joe, how much rain did we see overnight?
We got just about a quarter of an inch of rain from late last night to earlier this morning in the southwest Portland area. PDX, you saw just about a tenth of an inch of rain. But all in all, so far this summer has been kind of a ups and downs. I wouldn't call it quite a roller coaster, but still we've been seeing a warm stretch and then a cool stretch. Now we're looking at that cool stretch once again. And downtown Portland, we're seeing a temperature of 66 degrees. Tomorrow will be a little bit nicer, but we're going to be seeing some clouds increase into your overnight hours. We're also picking up a nice line of showers and a little bit of some thunderstorm activity near Burns and over in Lakeview. There was a flood watch that was in effect throughout a good portion of the day today. It has since expired just about a minute ago or so. But going into tomorrow, we'll look at some mostly cloudy skies to start things off. And with those clouds, there could be thick enough where we do see some light sprinkles and some light showers. Rainfall amounts will be under a tenth of an inch, about 4/100ths, if that. And we go into early Monday morning, same kind of setup. We'll start to see morning clouds followed by afternoon sunshine. Rainfall today, basically a tenth to about 2/10 of an inch of rain has fallen. Now, like I said, John, we're in that cool window, but we'll also get back into that warmer window. I'll let you know when that happens coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Joe, thank you. We'll see you later in the show. New tonight, Oregon State Police are investigating a crash that killed one person and sent 6 others to the hospital. It happened just before 9:50 on Thursday night in Deschutes County, just south of Bend. Police are trying to find out why a northbound Honda Accord crossed into opposing lanes and hit a Honda Odyssey. The driver of the Accord was pronounced dead at the scene. All 6 people in the Odyssey, including 4 girls aged 9 to 17, were taken to the hospital, many with serious injuries. And new details tonight on a house fire south of the Portland Metro that sent 2 people to the hospital. Clackamas firefighters were called to a townhome near Southeast Oak Grove Boulevard and Rupert Drive around 10:40 this morning in Oak Grove. The caller reported one person trapped in the home, and firefighters learned another person got trapped while trying to get the first person out. They were able to get both people out and extinguish the fire before it could spread to the other units. The condition of the victims is unknown at this time. The cause of the fire is under investigation. And back in the Portland Metro, police arrested a man who they say pointed a gun at a family last night. It happened around 10:15 near Southeast Stark Street and Southwest 257th Drive in Gresham. Police say the family was in their car when 25-year-old Hector Gomez Rivas pulled a gun on them. No one was hurt. Hundreds of nurses at a local hospital set the stage for a strike after nearly 2 years at the negotiating table. Nurses at Legacy Mount Hood Medical Center claim Legacy Health is refusing to, quote, make meaningful investments in recruiting and retaining frontline caregivers. They've been without a contract since joining the Oregon Nurses Association in April of 2023. Negotiations began in December of that year. One nurse told us part of the delay was due to the now canceled merger between Legacy and OHSU.
Since that point, Legacy hasn't made a lot of meaningful forward progress. And so we did everything we could to try to compel them to get closer to us and to make some movement. But it just has taken so long, and the nurses were ready for action.
The vote to authorize a strike does not set a date, but the union says they'll be ready to hit the picket line if 2 mediation sessions later this month don't bear any fruit. Legacy Health responded to the vote in a statement saying, in part, "We remain hopeful we can reach an agreement with our nurses, and we continue to engage in good faith bargaining." A new women's transitional home and recovery center, years in the making, is nearing the finish line. Volunteers were on scene today preparing Union Gospel Mission's new Rock Creek facility for its upcoming grand opening. Our Jay Coulter got a tour of the new 53,000 square foot facility.
So this new facility will be able to house 80 women and children from a couple months to a couple years.
So this would be commons area here.
Union Gospel Mission Executive Director Matt Stein giving us the grand tour of their newest facility, a recovery center and transitional home for women and children.
A place that exists that when a lady says, I'm stuck, I need help, I'm scared, they can come in the doors here and get the help that they need.
Fully funded by private donors, the $22 million, 53,000 square foot facility boasts 56 rooms for women and children in various walks of life. Rooms can hold anywhere from a single woman to a mom with 5 kids.
If I'm running from something, if I'm stuck in life, you can come in the door and get stable and then start to turn a corner and dream of your future. That's what we really want this place to be.
For those in transitional housing, you can still work at your outside job. For those in recovery, there are jobs inside the facility to help ease through the recovery process. The facility also hosts an education center, a children's activity center, a commercial kitchen, a counseling center, and a chapel.
Having toured it many times when it's just the frame, but now seeing all the finishing touches, I'm just amazed at how intentional the whole building was put together.
Over the next 10 years, Union Gospel Mission plans to offer more than 2,000 women and children a chance at new life.
Couldn't be more thankful that we have the chance to help and impact the Portland community and be one more voice saying people are cared about, they're loved, and they're okay when they're coming in with us.
And the grand opening for Union Gospel Mission's new Rock Creek facility is September 13th. Reporting in Rock Creek, Jay Coulter, KGW News.
In your local traffic news, it's the 5th and final weekend closure for a portion of northbound Highway 217. Paving work is happening between 99W to Shoals Ferry Road. ODOT says because of last night's rain, the closure started early this morning. The goal is to reopen by 5 on Monday morning. In the meantime, use I-5 through Portland, I-405, and Highway 26. Right now, a 5-mile stretch of I-5 northbound in Seattle is closed. Crews have been replacing concrete and aging expansion joints. Washington's Transportation Department is strongly advising drivers to consider public transit or plan for extra traffic.
You can get where you want to go, but you're just going to have to plan ahead.
Definitely think about I'm not going to do that event up north because then I have to deal with the traffic.
The road is set to fully reopen Monday morning, also at 5. Similar closures are coming to the southbound lanes of the bridge this fall. New here at 11, it's a brand new feature to one of Vancouver's oldest neighborhoods. Today, the city held a grand opening celebration for the Elizabeth Austin Playground. Located at Fruit Valley Park, the new playground is the first in the city to be fully fenced and is designed to be inclusive to children of all abilities. The city's Parks Commissioner told us events like today are one of the reasons he wanted this position.
Actually, when I became a Parks Commissioner, this was my first vote, was voting for the master plan to put this park together, which was essentially my old neighborhood. And so it's kind of dear to the heart to me.
The playground's construction was made possible by a $1.2 million gift from the Cooney Foundation. It's dedicated to the community leader Elizabeth Austin, who championed inclusive spaces before her death in 2021. And in Happy Valley, a historic cemetery has reopened to the public for the first time in more than 150 years. Today, the community gathered at a ribbon cutting for the newly restored Cristilla Pioneer Cemetery. It was established in 1852 and holds 29 marked graves, many of them pioneers of the Oregon Trail. The project was inspired by a longtime community member whose ancestry links him to one of Happy Valley's founding families. And check this out, it's a weekend of high-stakes bicycle racing in Portland. The Portland Criterium took over the North Park blocks today with a series of high-speed cycling and running races across various age groups. The Criterium style of bike racing is designed around short laps with racers going more than 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow's event starts at 10:30 in the morning at Holiday Park with a course circling the Lloyd Center. It's free to attend.